So we've gone over writing our ritual, preparing our space, and preparing ourselves through ritual bath and other means of purification, whether it was fasting or meditation for a long period of time or any other method that you use for purification. Now we're going to talk about purifying your space, which is the first step in ritual. Although I should add, if you're in a group ritual, the first step is really saying, hey, we're going to start, because everyone needs to be on the same page. So there are several ways to purify your space. The most common that is written about, well, there are two, the most common that are written about, is sweeping with your besom. And you will sweep in a counterclockwise fashion to rid energy. Sometimes you'll say a chant while you're doing it. Sometimes you will be silent and focus on ridding the energy. Personally, I have a chant that I use every time. I found it somewhere and I forgot where I found it, and I altered it a little bit so that it's more my own. And it goes like this. Cleanse all evil, cleanse all ill, where I do the lady's will. Besom, besom, lady's broom, sweep out darkness, sweep out doom. Witch's broom, swift in flight, cast out darkness, bring in light. Earth be hallow, air be pure, fire burn bright as water cures. A sacred bridge this sight shall be, as I will so mote it be. After you purify your space like that, sometimes the person doing the purification will raise the besom to allow the energy to dissipate, or to allow the gods or whatever other entity to purify the besom for them. Another way to purify your space is through sprinkling salt water. That's as simple as it sounds. You will just add some salt to your water dish, sometimes stirring with your athame to further purify it, visualizing white light coming into the salt water. And then you'll just sprinkle. Again, in a counterclockwise fashion. Don't forget your tools. Another way to purify is to parade the elements around. So you would have already lit your incense and your candle for fire and earth, or fire and air. And personally, I see nothing wrong with using a lighter in ritual. I'm pretty bad with matches. I always end up burning my fingers really bad. Some people will say that you shouldn't use a lighter. It's personal preference, really. The lighter's really easy to use, and it's just what I prefer. By now you would also need your lamps of art. You can't really see mine because it's really bright in here right now, but I have a few candles around the room as well. And to parade the elements, it's as simple as it sounds. You just pick them up and parade them around counterclockwise. Some people see this as a purification exercise. Some people see it as a consecration exercise. If you aren't aware of the difference in those words, purification is ridding negative energy from a space. Consecrating is bringing the energies of the elements, the god and goddess, or whatever other entities you're working with into the space to prepare it for ritual. You can do both. You can do one or the other. Usually if you do one or the other, it's purification though. So there's that. Another way to purify your space is smudging. You'll just get a bundle of herbs specific to your purpose, or if you don't have the ability to make your own smudge stick, you'll just use a bundle of sage, which can be bought like pretty much anywhere. Just light it and kind of spread the smoke around the room in a counterclockwise fashion again. And if you're confused about why we're going counterclockwise, it's to rid the energy of the space. Clockwise is bringing energy into a space or growing energy. Counterclockwise is ridding energy from a space or dissipating energy. So typically, unless you are getting rid of something or doing a banishing ritual, you will only move clockwise in the circle once it's cast. So, we have purified the space. Sometimes people will purify themselves at this stage even if they've already taken a ritual bath. They will anoint, well not anoint, but put water on their body, usually either on the 7 chakras, or they'll do the 5-fold. It's not a kiss really, but they'll purify themselves in the manner of the 5-fold kiss, which is your feet, your knees, your womb, your breasts, and your lips. And other ways to purify yourself are scourging, or anointing yourself with the elements if you have the means to consecrate yourself, etc. So that pretty much purifies your space. In the next video, we're going to cast the circle and talk about that a little bit.